You know, and it's a bit more complicated, because a lot of the people who criticize you, they've gone off to university and they've been supplied by resentful and bitter losers, I would say, on the intellectual front, with an array of sophisticated arguments about why you're an exploitive capitalist. And they're quite articulated about that, you know, and they're good at exploiting guilt. And another problem is that competent people who are conscientious, and that's a very good predictor of business success, especially on the managerial front, conscientious people are guilt prone. And because conscientious people will be scouring their conscience all the time for things they've done wrong. And that's a good thing if you're going to run a business, because you should pay attention to the details. But what it does is it opens you up on the attack front, because if a radical comes after you and says, you could be a little less sexist than you are, and you could be a little less racist than you are, and maybe there's something about your profitable activity that's exploitive, if you're conscientious, you're going to feel guilty right away and say, well, you know, I probably could be better than I am, which is true. But that doesn't mean that you give the moral upper hand to your accuser. It's like, well, who the hell are you to come after me? What have you done with your life? Do you have a family? Have you produced anything of value? Or are you like an 18-year-old pup who is wet behind the ears, who's not maintained themselves at all, and think because you've been educated by idiots that you now have the moral upper hand? So, yeah.